Welcome back to Bible Insights, the channel where we delve into the stories and lessons of the scriptures, uncovering their timeless wisdom and relevance for our lives today. Today, we turn our attention to a woman who has captivated imaginations for centuries, a figure shrouded in whispers and yet bathed in extraordinary light, Mary Magdalene. The Sea of Galilee shimmered like scattered diamonds beneath the sun, blazing like a molten coin. Laughter danced on the salty breeze as children frolicked with seagulls. But in Magdala, amidst sun-baked houses and bobbing fishing boats, lived Mary. Unlike the joyful melody that swirled in the air, her life was shrouded in whispers and heavy glances. People called her names, flinging disapproval like pebbles at her bare feet. They saw a woman touched by something unseen, something unsettling. Mary knew the truth. 7 demons coiled within her, their icy tendrils whispering in her soul, gnawing at her spirit, casting long shadows over her every step. Then, one sweltering afternoon, a tremor of change rippled through Magdala. A rabbi named Jesus arrived. His eyes pools of sunlit kindness reflecting hope, his words woven with threads of love that could vanquish shadows. Mary felt it, a warmth igniting within her, chasing away the whispers and the demons. Jesus didn't flinch from her past but saw the strength flickering beneath the surface. He called her by name, a simple act that shattered the chains of shame. He didn't cast her out but welcomed her into his circle, a band of misfits and dreamers who followed his dusty path. Mary became Jesus' devoted disciple, traveling with him and the other men. Her heart swelled with newfound purpose as she listened to his parables, witnessed the storm obey his voice, the fish leap into his nets, and the sick find solace in his touch. With each miracle, Mary's faith bloomed like a lily defiant in the desert. Their journey led them not just through sun-drenched fields and dusty villages, but into the echoing halls of Jerusalem, where shadows lurked behind every pillar. Mary heard the grumbling, the whispers of those who saw Jesus as a threat, a thorn in their carefully stitched order. When the storm finally broke, the night Jesus was betrayed, Mary was there, a silent shadow in the Garden of Gethsemane. She watched, heart twisting, as they dragged him away, a lamb led to the slaughter. She followed at a distance, through winding alleys and mocking crowds, until she arrived at Golgotha, the skull-shaped hill where they had erected the crosses. The sight that greeted her stole the breath from her lungs. Jesus, her gentle healer, hung on a rough-hewn wood, his crown of thorns a cruel mockery of a king. Blood traced his brow. His chest rose and fell in shallow gasps. The air buzzed with taunts and jeers, but all Mary heard was the ragged rhythm of his dying breath. She stood at the foot of the cross, a silent statue carved from grief. Time blurred, the cries of the crowd fading into a distant thrum. All that remained was her gaze, locked on Jesus' fading eyes. In their depths, she saw not pain, but a flicker of understanding, a silent forgiveness that washed over her soul like a cool spring. Then it was over. His head lolled, the light in his eyes extinguished. A sob tore from Mary's throat, echoing across the silent throng. With trembling hands, she aided in laying his body to rest, a shroud of linen entombing her hope. But the darkness that swallowed Jesus couldn't hold him forever. Dawn came, painting the sky in streaks of rose and gold. Mary, eyes red-rimmed and swollen, arrived at the tomb with spices, a final act of love for her departed friend. But when she reached the entrance, her breath caught in her throat. The stone, a colossal boulder, was rolled away. Panic clawed at her. Had grave robbers stolen Jesus' body? Her legs, numb with fear, propelled her inside. The tomb was empty, the white cloth that had wrapped him lying neatly folded like a forgotten dream. Suddenly, a figure materialized in the dim light. Mary cried out, shielding her eyes, but then heard a voice, familiar yet different, a tremor of joy vibrating beneath its calmness. Mary, her head snapped up. Her eyes, blinded by tears, slowly focused on the man before her. His hair, once dark, was touched with gold by the rising sun. His face, etched with suffering, now radiated a peace that surpassed understanding. It was Jesus, alive. The world tilted on its axis. Grief morphed into disbelief, disbelief into ecstatic joy. She fell to her knees, reaching out to touch him. But he stopped her. "Go," he said, his voice a melody in the silence, "and tell my brothers and sisters, I am alive." Mary didn't hesitate. Like a phoenix reborn from ashes, she rose, feet lighter than air, heart overflowing with the news that shattered the darkness. She found the disciples, huddled in fear and despair, and with trembling lips, she uttered the words that ignited a beacon of hope. "I have seen the Lord." Her message, carried on the wings of dawn, spread like wildfire. It danced in the whispers of the streets, echoed in the halls of synagogues, and ignited hearts long hardened by doubt. Mary Magdalene, the woman who had been touched by darkness, became the first bearer of light, the living testament to the miracle of resurrection. But her journey was far from over. She, once ostracized and shrouded in whispers, became a beacon of courage. Defying societal norms and the jeers of those who still saw her as different, she traversed the land, sharing the story of the man who had loved her, forgiven her, and conquered death. Her voice, once muted by shame, became a clarion call, her faith a testament to the transformative power of love. She faced hardships, skeptical stares, mocking questions, even outright persecution became her companions. Yet she pressed on, her unwavering faith her shield, the memory of Jesus' radiant eyes her guiding light. In bustling marketplaces and quiet hamlets, she spoke of his teachings, of forgiveness and kindness, of a love that embraced even the most ostracized. The seed she sowed took root across the land. Some sprouted quickly, blossoming into fervent belief among those who saw in her the living miracle. Others took time, slowly nurtured by her unwavering spirit and the quiet power of her words. But with each seed planted, with each life touched by her unwavering faith, Mary Magdalene chipped away at the darkness, leaving behind a testament to the transformative power of resurrection, not just of Jesus, but of hope itself. And so, her story became more than just her own. It became a whispered legend, carried on the wind across continents, a beacon of hope for the ostracized, the despairing, and the lost. It became a reminder that even in the deepest darkness, the flicker of a single faith can ignite a revolution, and that the woman who walked with demons could, in the end, become the bearer of the greatest light. The story of Mary Magdalene is not just a historical tale, it is a timeless echo, a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the transformative power of hope and faith. It is a story that whispers across the ages, reminding us that even in the face of overwhelming darkness, the light within us can never truly be extinguished. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Mary Magdalene. Be sure to subscribe for more insightful journeys into the world of the Bible and leave a comment below with your thoughts on this powerful story. Until next time, may the light of Scripture guide your path.